Okay, welcome to Chill and Enjoy podcast.
Our passion, you entertainment.
Okay, here we go. Okay, here we are.
Okay.
This, now I must learn English word from two people. This one, this is very masterpiece of the English. Sometimes we must grow up. We must. I'm still English teacher, but I'm still like a student. Yes, so that's why I invite you all to share about the English, to share about the experience, to share your tips for to grow up from English. Okay, from the black shirt, would you like to introduce you all?
Okay, say hello everybody. My name is Brian. Actually, my complete name is Nicky Brian. You may call me Brian. And I'm very happy being invited by you one day.
Okay.
That's really challenging for me to talk in front of you in this occasion. Thank you.
Okay, do you hear the sound? I think your sound is like Harry Potter.
No, I'm not Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. I don't say Harry Potter. Oh my God, I'm still beginner here. I don't say the Harry Potter, but the same Harry Potter.
There is glottals now. There's glottal and glottals. So it could be Harry Potter or Harry Potter. It depends on what you want to make the talk.
Oh my goodness. This is really the greatest.
He's really good at
Okay, I know.
Thank you. That's really big compliment.
Okay. Well, from you, sir. Okay. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, sir.
I think it's like America. I think
Okay, hello guys, I'm coming back. Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Henry Gunawan. I am an English lecturer at ITKAS Piata Usara Samarinda. Same like Mr. Brian. We have been teaching English for years. So I think Mr. Brian is more experienced than me. So I need to learn a lot from him. Okay. So nice to be invited here.
Okay.
Hopefully that I can get some many tips in English.
Okay, from here we can discuss together about the English more, about the accent more, about but confident to speak English. Okay, from Mr. Brian. Okay, I learned from English here, but you look so amazing when I hear you. Your sound is like it's like the film from Harry Potter. Okay, can you describe how that the rate is like that? Because it's very seldom people who like that.
Well, so many people ask me, so how to speak English in that accent. But I didn't say that got a British accent or something.
Okay.
But actually, it's come naturally. But so it's from blessing from the gods to get me this, ability to speak like this. So, but the most important thing that you should know about this is about psychology.
Okay,
So when I talk in English, I'm not Indonesian anymore.
Okay.
I work by Brian.
I think you're from UK, Mr. Brian.
Yeah, actually I'm from UK, but it doesn't guarantee UK standpoint, but
Okay.
the United Kingdom.
Okay, but the name is, what is the real UK? Search from UK.
UK actually I am orang Kalimantan.
Yeah, saya juga ada prank bro. It is from UK, Urang Kalimantan. Okay, actually, Mr. Henry, so difficult. We make our accent to be like British, to be like so American. Okay, what is your opinion about it?
Okay, first of all, if we talk about accent, it doesn't really matter whether you are American or British. Yeah,
Okay.
the most important thing that you are pronounce the word correctly, like Mr. Brian said, because when you are saying words correctly, it means that everybody can understand you.
Okay.
So it doesn't mean that when you become English students, you have to think whether it is American or British.
Okay.
So what you need to do is that you can speak English and everyone can understand you very well. So you can speak Singlish.
Okay.
Yeah. like Indian, they
Okay,
speak
Indian.
like different English,
Okay.
but we can still understand about it.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that is opinion from the Mr. Henry. Okay, give me the opinion. What is your opinion if people speak English but like Banjaris? How are you? It's like the sound funny, or with the Japanese accent. Oh, how are you? Oh, yeah, something like that.
So,
Sometimes the people must have to say like that.
Okay, thank you for the question. Actually, I myself and I can talk more than 10 local languages.
Okay, got it.
So if I can speak in British accent, why not with the local language accent?
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy. So it just depends on your mind. If you want to talk in Banjar accent, I could make it.
Okay.
So if you ask me to talk in Sundanese accent, I can make it.
Okay. So
Java
anyway,
and
how many local languages?
I told you before, more than 10 local languages.
More than 10
local languages.
Oh,
yeah.
That's very
Would you like to share? Okay, with the how are you, but with different accent from Banjaris, Sundaris.
No, it would be much better if how do you do? Okay.
How do you do?
How
Okay,
are you?
okay, got it. It's okay.
So just mention the tribe,
Nah, just mention the tribe.
the tribe,
You want-
the ethnic.
Sundanese, Kutainis,
Yeah.
Dayaknis,
Yeah.
Banjaris.
Okay, we say maybe with Banjar. How to say how are you with
No,
Banjar?
how are you? I told you how do you do?
How do you do? Okay, got it.
Okay.
How do you do?
How do you do? Because like,
How do you do? There's the long accent in the last word.
yeah, how do you do?
How do you do?
Yeah.
How about the else? Okay. How about the Kutai stuff?
So
The accents.
So if we forgot about how to make it, the first thing we should talk in Kutai a little bit. For example, Tiga apa ya? How do you do?
How do you do? How do you do?
So we just try to imitate.
Yeah, imitate.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's about.
What else?
Okay. How about the job?
Okay. So how do you do?
How do you do? So the problem is the people can from the mother language still there's the sounds. Okay. So would you like to give me the tips to change the accent even just a little more? Okay, because we want to speak like native. We want to speak fluency. Yeah. Okay, got it.
So actually, it's called language reduction.
Okay. English.
So if you want to reduce your language, your mother tongue,
Okay.
say I give you for example, if you're Banjaris
Okay.
and you want to speak natural, it's called naturalized accent.
Okay, got
It will be natural, okay? So the first thing you should learn about the other local languages.
Okay.
So when you say, how do you do? Okay, this Banjaris, right? So you should imitate Java. How do you do?
How do you
Okay, how do you do? So after that, every single word that you talk, it will be natural.
Natural.
Believe me. Okay. So when I talk in English, nobody knows what my tribe is, right? So they know me as the, for example, because I want to talk in British accent. So the accent, from my mouth, it will be British.
Okay.
Okay. So when I want to talk in Java accent, it will be Java. I give you example. My name is Brian. I live on Jalan Diponegoro number 23.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can make it, right?
That is the case, in the English class. There are students in the essay.
Okay, you mean kamu English?
Yeah, come English. Okay, I hear someone. He can speak English, but the accent is so really Japanese.
Okay.
Oh my God, that I think.
Okay, I got a story because I was there in 2005. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was my first time came to Japan. Yeah. It is located in Pare Kediri.
Okay.
So I was in BC. BC means basic English course.
Okay, let's say.
So
That's your background.
yeah, I'm also one of the alumni of BC.
Okay, basic. I think basic is like pioneer of the English
Okay.
skill, right?
So, like I said to you before, the founding father of Kampung English is my uncle.
Okay, got it.
He is Mr. Cullen.
Okay, Mr. Cullen.
Mr. Cullen. You know what? What makes the course so interesting is that the students coming from all over places in Indonesia.
Okay.
So you can see like Javanese, Sundanese, Madurese, yeah, and also Kutainese
Okay.
stay over there. So I took course for about 6 months, and I could speak English very well at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is nothing to be worried about. If you are really paying attention, if you are really paying attention to the English, if you want to learn and practice your English every day, so there is nothing to be worried about. You can speak English. Trust me, it works.
Okay, the meaning is the speak. We can make understand the others what we speak, right?
Yeah.
Even our accent may be like, but
Yeah,
there is maybe from beginner.
Okay.
But I have the dream for the next time I will be like Mr. Brian to speak like British or something like that. Okay, so Mr. Brian, would you like to give me the tips for like British, even just a little bit?
Okay, so that's not easy to speak in British accent.
Yeah, I know that. Even I learn from now from.
Yeah, it takes time, but I told you before, it's a very psychological approach, to talk in British accent.
Okay.
So the first thing you should do, you should speak in Bahasa, but in British accent, please.
Okay.
Can you speak like Cinta Laura?
Yeah, Cinta Laura.
Cinta Laura.
That's a good
Yeah.
example.
Okay,
Yeah.
would you like to make example? Speak
Okay,
like
I give you something like this. It's very easy.
Okay.
So, for example, when I say hello, okay, in Indonesia will be this one.
Okay.
Halo, selamat pagi. Nama saya Brian. Okay. In bahasa, I will say hello. Good morning.
Okay.
My name is Brian.
Okay.
Just like Indonesian, right?
I say okay. No,
So if you want to talk in British accent, when you talk in English, at the first time you should speak in Bahasa, but in British accent. Okay, I give you example. Hello, selamat pagi. Nama saya Brian. Okay, saya sudah di Samarinda sekitar 9 tahun. Jadi saya sangat senang ada di Samarinda. Okay, so hello, good morning. My name is Brian. I've been in Samarinda around 9 years, so I'm really happy to be here.
Okay, is this like maybe like imitate technique?
Yeah, imitating. This is like imitating, or mirroring.
Okay, that's the good insight for you when you want to start to like British. Yeah, we can use the technique like imitate technique.
Yeah, this imitating, and you should think in that language.
Okay.
Okay, so I give you example at a time. When I talk in Java accent,
Okay.
so hello, how do you do? Where do you live? Something like that. It depends on me, depend on your mind.
Okay. Well, I think I have a lot of news from you. You make a prank from a lot of people, I think.
Okay.
Well, maybe when I call you, sometimes I think it's like very negative. Is it right?
Yeah, that's right. I really pranks, Indonesian, maybe more than 300.
More than
by
300.
calling.
Yeah.
By calling. But nobody know that it is,
Okay.
I'm from Indonesia. They thought I'm from UK.
Okay.
Because when I say hello, good morning, how are you? And nobody know that I'm Indonesian.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the point.
Okay. So what is your opinion about that?
Talking about imitating the language, yeah.
Okay.
So I got pranked by Mr. Brian at the time.
Okay. Do you have maybe another tips?
No. I want to tell you the story about how Mr. Brian pranked me at the time. He was like becoming a British. So I was shocked at the time.
Okay.
I thought that it was like a native speaker.
Okay. Where do you get it from?
It was like years ago. I forgot the time, yeah. But he was speaking really like thick British. That's why I thought that I think I knew him, but I'm still thinking about this is still British native or this native speaker.
Okay.
And I thought I waited and waited, but nothing happened. All. So I said, this is Brian. Okay,
Okay.
don't prank me. Okay.
Okay, even just close friend can get the
Yeah, no. At time we made like 1 or 2 meetings on
Yeah.
the that's why. Yeah.
It's still fresh.
Still friends. But now he cannot prank me anymore.
Okay, because
Yeah,
you know,
you know, I know
the
sound.
sound.
Yeah.
But I can't speak maybe with Banjar's accent.
Yeah.
His accent, you don't know me.
I know because his voice, is always in my mind. Now, because I always meet
Because
him.
you have,
So we are
like best friend.
now we are best friends. We are thinking together.
Okay.
Okay. So okay.
Okay, would you like to maybe share me?
Okay.
Why do you meet first?
Okay, okay, you asked me about where I met him
Yeah,
first.
sorry.
So I met him in Pramuka.
Okay,
near Unmu, right?
Okay.
Okay, so I was eating at the time.
Okay.
He came to me and I don't know whether I came to him or he came to me.
Okay.
Okay.
You,
And
you,
we-
you, you chase me.
Oh yeah,
You chase me.
I chase him.
You chase
him.
you chase me in parking
Okay,
lot.
So I said that Mr. Karim said to me that he can speak English, sir. Oh, and he answered. He answered me, of course. And then he directly
speak British,
he directly spoke British.
Oh.
So I was shocked at the time. To my surprise, how can it be that this man can speak British, even though that his look like really Indonesian, right? But the voice is really making me at the time. If I didn't see his face, so I will think about that he is a native speaker.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I told you before, I already caught, 300 Indonesian around from Sabang to Merauke
Oh.
by calling because they didn't see my face, right?
Okay.
So they didn't know that I'm Indonesian.
Okay, what is the first impression when you talk in the call for the first time?
There's somebody, who is it? Who are you? Sometimes, that's really funny, but
I think you make a friend, the someone can speak English very well.
yeah, yes, right. Okay, it's the low story. Actually, I joined the English club, like English club in the Facebook.
Okay, got it.
In the Facebook, and then mostly I prank them when somebody can write down, they're very good in English written. Okay, so they write English so good, so grammatically correct, something like that. So I challenge them. So in my mind, it could be possible if somebody really good in grammar, they can also good in spoken English. But one thing you should know, it only 5% they can't speak English fluently, with the grammatical. So it doesn't guarantee adults. I taught you somebody very good in grammatical can speak English well. It depends on the people.
Okay, I think the grammar is okay. I think the better is maybe
Okay.
from Mr. Henry because he is from BSc. Okay, would you like to give me the tips maybe
Okay.
for the grammar? What is the problem grammar from the student?
Okay, one thing that you should know about grammar, actually it is very easy. Yeah.
Okay, go.
The people always think about that grammar is one of the biggest issue that they ever face when they learn English.
Yeah, until they're nervous about when they start
Okay.
to speak to people,
So,
they think about the grammar.
usually they use wrong verbs when they are using past. Okay, let me give the example. If you so I will tell the story. It's about. I give the example. Last week I went to the cinema. I had a very good seat. The movie was very interesting. I did not enjoy it.
Okay.
A young man and a young woman were sitting behind me. They were talking loudly. I got very angry. I could not hear the actors.
Okay.
I turned around. I looked at the man and the woman angrily. They didn't pay any attention. In the end, I could not bear it. I turned around again. I can't hear what. I said angrily, "It's none of your business." The young man said to me,
Okay.
"It's none of your business."
Okay.
Ah, this is a private conversation, they say. So you tell about the short story, yeah, so everyone can understand that how we use past simple in a short story. Like last week I went to cinema.
Okay.
So we don't say last week I go to cinema.
Yeah.
So we have to use verb to.
Okay.
So when we are using past simple, something like that. So like Mr. Brian said to us that not all the people that are good at grammar can really speak English fluently, but I think you are wrong, Mr. Brian. So I am one of the ones that who is good at grammar and can speak English very well.
I taught you before.
Not everyone, but
I taught everybody maybe around 300. Only 5%. Yeah, I taught most of them. Yeah, only 5% they can speak English as fluent as the written.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Just 5%.
Just
They
5%.
speak English very well.
Yeah, even though the written is very amazing. So I know exactly what is the reason, because when they want to write down something on Facebook and the status, they can think it over, right?
Okay.
Because writing, they don't think.
Okay.
They don't speak.
They
They just can
automatically.
write.
They can write down, and then when there's a mistake, they erase again.
Yeah.
That's what
They
sometimes.
can look for in the Google Translate.
Yeah, Google Translate in anything. Okay, so I taught you, it doesn't guarantee. But if somebody, as I remember, I give you one tip. Okay, so if you want to speak English fluently, the first thing you should do is, because in conversation like this, okay. So there are only two things that you have to remember. The first thing, you can make a statement, and then you can make a question. I give you, among us together, talk in English, right? You ask me question, and I give you an answer. That's it. Only two things.
Just 2 points. Okay. The first you can say in the camera. Okay. There's 2 things. The first is make a statement.
Yeah. Only you can make statement, and the second you can make a question.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I will simplify the answer. Okay, I will simplify the answer. First, when we talk about English, it's about asking question and answering the question.
Okay.
Only two things.
That's
okay.
The meaning is like communication.
Okay. That's why we have to know about tenses. Okay, so we talk about tenses. Now I'm giving you the tips how to master the 16 tenses only in 30 minutes, in 30 seconds or 1 minute. Okay, like I'm beginning with the question. Yeah, WH question.
Okay.
What do you speak? I speak English. What are you speaking? I am speaking English. What have you spoken? I have spoken English. What have you been speaking? I have been speaking English. What did you speak? I spoke English. What were you speaking? I was speaking English. What have you spoken? I had spoken English. What have you been speaking? I had been speaking English. What will you speak? I will speak English. What will you be speaking? I will be speaking English. What will you have spoken? I will have spoken English. What will you have been speaking? I will have been speaking English. What would you speak? I would speak English. What would you be speaking? I would be speaking English. What would you have spoken? I would have spoken English. What would you have been speaking? I would have been speaking English. So that's it. 16 tenses, and from the WH question till answering the question.
Okay, okay, oh my god. Even we talk maybe until one day, it is not over. Okay, so the time is, we can make close statement today, okay, because the time is maybe almost over. So would you like to share the tips, or maybe small tips to upgrade their speaking English, and then the confident when they speak English? I think it's so it is useful for maybe for the all people in the Indonesia, especially to Samarinda people maybe. Okay, would you like to?
Okay, so Brian first.
Okay, so the first thing, there's the quotation thing. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. So make 1,000 mistakes is better than keep silent. So talk, and talk. That's it.
Okay, how about you, sir?
Okay, so for me it's easy. Everyone knows about this. Practice makes perfect.
Okay, practice make perfect. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Henry, Mr. Ryan,
You're welcome.
to join in our podcast. And then I'm very happy. I'm very excited. I'm very spirited to listen to you. But your insight, you're sharing your experiment in our podcast today.
Nice.
Okay, we close now. Okay, the Chill and Enjoy podcast. Our passion, your entertainment. Okay.